Hi, everyone. Welcome to StayFi's Insider Insights Series. I'm Troy, the marketing manager for StayFi, and I'm going to be showing you how to introduce your brands to every guest with a compelling splash page. So the splash page is what your guests are going to see when they're signing onto the Wi-Fi for the first time, which is often going to be the guest's first impression of your brand. Because of that, you're definitely going to want to design it with intention, and I'm going to show you how. So first, go into your StayFi account and go to the Splash Pages tab and head over to Add a Splash Page. Before I show you the actual splash page editor, it is important to note that here on this page, you'll see all of your splash pages. You do have the opportunity to either create one splash page for all of your properties, or you can actually make individual splash pages for each of your properties or areas, depending on what your property layout is. So in the splash page editor, which you can see here, you can check out the view by mobile or desktop, how people will see it as they sign in. And you'll see here the headline is something that you can change to welcome your guest, as well as the body text to show them or explain to them how to log into the Wi-Fi. And this is the visual of what they'll be checking out. So you can be sure to add a logo, your background image to give a good representation of either the property or your brand, an age requirement or a date of birth, which you can require to be inserted, as well as the marketing consent checkbox to enter the Wi-Fi, as well as your redirect URL. So the redirect URL is going to be where the guest is sent to once they sign into the Wi-Fi, so it's the first thing that they're going to see when clicking through. We'd often recommend that you insert your direct booking site here, and I'll go into a little bit more detail of what you can do with that later. But you also want to make sure you head over to the style icon, which is where you can actually change the header backgrounds to white or transparent, adjust your logo, the background darkness, and then fine tune any of the text colors, button colors, anything like that to be on brand aesthetically. So I'm going to show you guys an example of an already finished splash page here to give you guys an example of one that's been created already. Here you can see the headline as well as the body text. The logo is going to be up here where the flag was placed, and then the custom background image to suit. So when people would fill this out and click continue to Wi-Fi, that's when they would be taken to that redirect URL that I mentioned earlier. With a redirect URL, I do want to mention that, it can be leveraged to be an important tool. You can either direct them to your direct booking site and on the landing page, allow them to extend their stay or get a late checkout. You can show them your guidebook with special local experiences or activities, rent or buy items that they can have delivered to their room, explore your other properties, or really any other upsells that you have available. So you're going to want to make sure to make use of that. Since it can really help increase your incremental revenue, give a stronger impression of your brand, and lead to more direct bookings. But that is a quick overview of how to create a compelling splash page to introduce your brand to every guest. Be sure to be on the lookout for our next video, which will include how to ensure every guest's information is captured to essentially make sure that every single person that stays at your property, their information is being collected and you can make use of it. So thanks, and see you guys next time.